Hey, Chico, my name is Reza Ramon, and I am here to tell you all about one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He is a great wrestler and a great friend. He is a great Chico. Ladies and gentlemen, Diamond Dallas Page, also known to me as Dally.
Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze. Hello. This is a Hall of Fame induction video, and it's fantastic to be doing this because it was voted for by you guys quite a long time ago. But the June inductee into the Wrestling Daze Hall of Fame is Diamond Dallas Page, DDP. I mean, really one of the main guys from WCW. What I can tell you about Diamond Dallas Page was that he started out in the late 80s as a manager, and he was trained by like Jake the Snake Roberts and also the WCW power plant. He was actually a club owner, and a lot of wrestlers used to go to his club. That's kind of how he got into the business. I think his club was called Norma Jean's. And as I said, a lot of wrestlers used to go down to Norma Jean's, and yeah, that's kind of how he got talking to them and got his way in. He became really good friends with Jake the Snake, who kind of mentored him, and he went into the AWA as a manager. 91 he made his debut, and well, he was off, you know, with WCW. He became one of their guys. He got into wrestling really late. He was like in his 30s. But over that kind of decade that he was with WCW, I've got it written here, he was a 3-time WCW heavyweight champion, a 2-time WCW US heavyweight champion, a 4-time WCW tag team champion, and a 1-time WCW TV champion. You know, he achieved so much with WCW. As I said, he really was one of the faces, kind of up there with Hogan and Sting and Flair. He also moved over when WCW got bought out by WWF, as it was at the time. He also did work with WWF, and he was a European champion and also a tag team champion with Canyon. He kind of didn't really get a great deal of success though with WWF, and they kind of parted ways. He also did a bit of work with TNA in like 2004 through to 2005, but really since then he's been probably better known for his yoga, his DDP yoga that he's got. Massively successful, that is. Really popular. He's kind of struck gold with that, with a lot of kind of current superstars on the roster doing it, partaking in DDP yoga. Also, he's probably known for kind of repaying Jake, if you will, and as you saw at the start of this, Scott Hall, by helping them overcome their kind of personal problems. Both of them have had battles with, you know, addiction, and DDP was there for them, you know, brought them into his home, was doing DDP yoga with them, really trying to help them get their act cleaned up. He was kind of providing like rehab, if you will, for his friends. He absolutely fantastic. There's actually a documentary, the Resurrection of Jake the Snake, which is on Netflix at the moment, and DDP is in that, and it shows the work he does with Jake to try and get Jake back on his feet. This guy is just not only one of the greatest wrestlers, you know, he's easily within the top 100 of all time, but he is also just a really great guy, just a really nice person. He's achieved an awful lot, you know. I'll have to read these out because, as I said, he's got a lot of accomplishments. He was the most improved wrestler in '96. He was ranked the 4th best wrestler in 1997. He was the 65th best wrestler of the PWI years in 2003, so that's for as long as Pro Wrestling Illustrated has been going, which is like 50, 60 years. He was ranked the 65th best wrestler in that period of time. He was an SWF heavyweight champion. We obviously went through what he achieved with WCW, and we went through what he achieved with WWF. Wrestling Observer also said that he had the best move in '97, and that is obviously the diamond cutter. He's really well known for his hand gesture of the diamond, and he actually sued Jay-Z because he felt that Jay-Z was kind of taking that and using it for his own personal gain. I believe that was settled outside of court, so it didn't really go much further, but just shows, you know, how protective he is, and rightfully so, over his character and his gimmick, and yeah, man, he's a real inspiration. Matches that I would recommend that you check out if you want to see what Diamond Dallas Page is all about. Fantastic match against Macho Man. This was at the Great American Bash in '97. It was a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it really was one of the greatest WCW matches that I'd ever seen. DDP versus Sting. This was a Nitro match in 1999. It was for the heavyweight title. I can't tell you what the episode was though. I'd have to go back and look for it. It might be on the network. I've not looked. But this was just, you know, this was WCW as they were kind of starting to lose the Monday Night Wars. It was around that era where it was turning into WWF's favour. But these guys put on a match for the ages. They really did. And so I recommend you check that out. And then the final one, DDP against Goldberg. This was a heavyweight title match again, and it was at Halloween Havoc. It's again just one of those. I'm not a big Goldberg fan, but for me this was one of the best Goldberg matches I saw, where he goes up against DDP. Those are just some to check out. There's obviously loads more of like great matches, but those are the three that I'd recommend that you start with. Certainly that Macho Man one, the Falls Count Anywhere, that was absolutely brilliant. He's not in the WWE Hall of Fame, which is amazing. He should go in. He should go in as soon as they can do it. But you know, just makes it even better to welcome him into the Wrestling Daze Hall of Fame. So Diamond Dallas Page, many congratulations. You're in a very small group of very deserving wrestlers to go into the Wrestling Daze Hall of Fame. Cool. Let me know your thoughts on Diamond Dallas Page in the comments below, your favourite matches, etc. You can also follow me on Twitter at Wrestling Daze UK. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, really would appreciate it if you did, because I've got loads more great videos planned and things on the way. So watch this space. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you again next time. And I'll get look at that, celebrating already because he's in. Yeah. See you next time, guys.